With 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, you guys were up by 13, 79-66. What changed after that?
They just got much more aggressive defensively and just took us out of everything. We just stopped running our offense, started standing around. We got so many counters to things, but I don't know if guys forgot or whatever the case may be, but we just stopped playing, basically. That's what I thought.
Kobe had 25 points, but he took 30 shots. I know this is something you think about day and night, how to manage his minutes. But after 2 games in a row, he didn't have his legs late. Is it maybe time to dial the minutes back?
Either that or something else.
Would you like to see him pass more?
I would like to see us getting our offense better.
That's the key to that.
Ball movement, people movement. It's pretty simple.
Byron, are Kobe's shots disrupting that?
Some. And I think he'd be the first to tell you that, some of the shots, but like the time when we don't have him on the ball, that last 3 or 4 minutes in the third quarter, guys are just standing around. We're trying to get into the offense, and guys just standing around with the ball. Even Jeremy's trying to get us in the offense, guys are standing around. So we just got to do a better job of executing offensively.
What did you mean by something else?
Just something else. Something I got to sleep on tonight and just kind of think about it.
When he stood out in the game, maybe?
That's the something else that I'm talking about, maybe, that I'm thinking about, I guess. Like I said, when I get on the plane and get home, think about it a little bit more, and then go from there.
The Spurs do it all the time with their guys, so it's not impressive.
No, it's not. You're right.
So is it more fatigue on his part or more him trying to initiate things and just taking a lot of shots?
Well, I think that's fatigue, though. I think it kind of goes hand in hand, to be honest with you. So, like I said, I'm going to think about it tonight. I'm going to sit down with Kobe tomorrow. We'll talk about it. And we'll come up with a solution to try to figure out the next few days and what we want to do.
What's kind of the pros and cons you're weighing with that whole variable?
Say that again?
So what's kind of the pros and cons you're weighing with that whole situation?
I think just the biggest thing is I got to take the basketball part out of it, to be honest with you, because, I think sometimes he does look exhausted. And I know he's trying to do so much, so like I said, I got to talk to him, and I'm going to take what he says with a grain of salt, because I know him and I know he wants to play. But I got to think about him as well, and maybe it is a game or two. I don't know yet. Like I said, I got to think about it.
DeMarcus Cousins is obviously a load to cover. Did you do what you wanted to do defensively with him, and you just tip your hat because he's going to score no matter what?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we tried to come and double him at times. At times I think our guys took terrible angles as far as coming to double him, and he was able to split and get to the basket or get to the free throw line. Also, I mean, he uses that big body pretty well. He creates a lot of contact and gets a lot of calls.
You were so good at the start of the third. You made 7 of your 8 first shots. You had all that ball movement you're talking about. How do you bottle that up and spread it out through a whole game?
If I knew I would do it. If I knew I would do it.
You have to go back to basketball one-on-one. I mean, guys following their shots, the simple things, not watching.
We went back to basketball one-on-one a long time ago, and we're still in basketball one-on-one. We haven't got to 102 yet, so we're still trying. Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Byron.
All right, that's the first time we've heard Byron Scott mention